Hey, this is Ezra here. Welcome back to Metrix. We do ask you to continue to subscribe to this video, leave your comments. We'd love to hear from you. However, we will be diving into how you could be able to generate a lot more sales. I mean, a lot of us, I mean, whether you believe it or not, we have a lot of money that is left on the table that we could be able to essentially scrape up and receive and get if we have what you call this one simple thing, a pipeline, a sales pipeline. And of course, with the sales pipeline, we're going to show you this powerful app system, which has a sales pipeline built into it. Now, a lot of people have the standard CRM, which this Giant Metrics app has. However, it also has sales pipeline. And we're going to create one together and show you how you can be able to maximize on increasing your revenue, increasing your conversion rates, on the amount of clients you're able to get to close a deal. And so, if you really want to be able to get your sales team to another level, if you want to get yourself to another level, maybe you have some sort of service that you run sales for, some type of agency, some type of practice, or whatever it is that require you following up with individuals. And again, you can utilize it not just for sales, but you can use it for onboarding, client fulfillment, and different aspects as well. So again, without any further delay, let's get into it for this today, so that way we can walk through how to effectively increase sales utilizing a sales pipeline. Now, on the Geometrics app, notice that there's so many options, of course. And if anyone wants to sign up, I always will leave that link in the description so you can be able to sign up today and you can be able to get access to it. So again, there are several different things like building your own sites, your own membership portals. You can take payments. You can be able to send invoices, contracts, or whatever it is. But today we focus on pipelines. So when I click on pipelines here, what I want to do is create our sales pipeline. So what we're going to do is name this, like let's say sales pipeline. And with this pipeline, essentially, the way a pipeline works is that it has different stages. And with each stage will represent the client's journey, your customer's journey, where that person is in the process of their decision making until you're able to have that final stage, which is closing that deal. So what really helps is that just seeing everything practically, looking at your sales pipeline, where are your customers in that journey, you can see where they are and where they need to be, right? I hope that makes sense for you because it's extremely powerful once you understand and implement that system. Okay, so then this is what I'll do. Like, let's say stage name. Stage name. The first one I'll put is, let's say, lead. Maybe it's just like a lead that comes in, and that's just a lead. That's the first stage where that person may not have been contacted yet. And then the next stage, like, it all depends on how you sequence your sales process. For some people, they may have like multiple calls that they get on. Some people get on one call, so there's one call closing, two call closing. Of course, either or could work. But when the principle is this, the lower the price point of a product, the more interactions you need to have with a client. The higher the price point. The higher the price point of a product, the more interactions you need with a client. The lower the price point, then it's easier to close with less interactions, right? Because the more money someone pays, the more they want to build trust. The more they hear you, that you show up several times on calls, it builds a level of authenticity and trust for them to be able to make that next step. So for now, we're going to do sales. Then the next one we're going to do is, let's say, I'll put like maybe discovery. Let's say our first call is a discovery call. Discovery call booked, right? So I want to know how many of them are in the stage where they booked the call. Then I'll have to, the next one I'll put is discovery call taken. So either it's taken or discovery call done, so that way I know, like, okay, those people did the call. Then what I want to do actually is stage before that, I want to put like no show discovery call. So I want to see like how many people didn't show up to that discovery call, because that way I can see where are they in the process. If that person was a no-show, what can I do? What automations can I have? Which again, everything is built in there. You can have SMS automations, text automations, everything built in to actually get that person on the call. But again, what we'll do is we'll always want to minimize those no-shows by implementing automations, reminders, and so forth that will help people to get on the call. And that's the great thing about the Giant Metrics app. You can do all that in there. I'm just showing with you like one minor aspect of everything. The value that it gives is immense. So if you haven't signed up as yet, go ahead in the description, click that, get that link, signup.giantmetrics.com. So you can go ahead and sign up like ASAP right away. So discovery call done. After this, I will put, let's say, I'll put not interested. Maybe we can have people who are not interested right off the bat. Then I'll put like, let's say, if it's if it's a one call, we're just going to do like maybe one call close just for the sake of this video. Like usually we can have like another call as well that you schedule in for an individual, but for the sake of this video, we're going to do like a one call close. Not interested. I'll put like invoice sent. And the final one I'll put is client one, right? So I want to see how many people after the discovery call, which is, let's say we close them on that first call. It's a, how many were not interested, how many people that actually were interested where I send the invoice. And again, I don't count it as client one until someone pays. Client one equals I've paid you for your services, right? Invoice sent equals, okay, it's still not 100% sure. People make promises that they don't keep all the time over and over again. So never bank your money on a client that have not yet taken out the card and pay. Now, ideally, we wouldn't focus much on that right now, but ideally you want to actually have someone pay on the call. That's how you get a higher closing rate. If whenever you're closing, whether it's on the first call or you're closing on the second call, it's always most effective. You get a much higher conversion rate when you have someone on the call actually make that decision, take out their card and pay, right? That's what's most effective. So I'm going to put client one right here. And we're going to save this sales pipeline. So I'll put like demo sales pipeline here, save. Now this pipeline is saved. You'll see this pipeline here. Now the way this works is once I go back to opportunities, it's in a very nice organized way every single stage that we just mentioned. So if I add an opportunity, let's say I add someone like demo contact, create new contact, then I'll just put just a regular email, demo@gmail.com, and you can essentially add like the source of it. Maybe let's say that person came in from FB ads, whatever it is, or that lead came in from like maybe lead scraping, right? And so let's click create. So let's say that person is now a lead. So the great thing is that once that person is in there, the several things that you could do is you can do one, you could be able to either book an appointment with them right from there. That's an option. You can also be able to add tasks related to it. Like let's say if you have to follow up with someone and you want to remind yourself, you can put in those tasks. You can also put notes upon that person. Maybe you did a call and that person has some sort of questions and you want to put down notes on the call, you want to get back to it, then that's where you do that. You just click add notes and it should always be there so you can go back to it. So again, that contact is right here. Let's say that is the lead. I got that person number in. Maybe I give them a quick like 2-minute call and just to book that calendar. Book them on the calendar. Then essentially I'll put them here called booked. You don't have to call them to book it. You can actually message them, email them, whatever it is, or on the landing page they book it right away. However you set it up. So again, that person booked the call. Then let's just say they get those automations from us from the Giant Metrics app, and they ended up moving forward and getting the discovery call done. We did the discovery call with them, then I'll place that right there. Maybe that person on the call was all of hesitant to being able to
close right away. So I still sent out the invoice anyways. So I dropped it here and I dragged this over there because now the invoice is sent. And it's been a couple days and I'm looking through my pipeline now because I need to see, okay, who are the people that are warmest, people that are really hot, ready to close. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off my day and with those really warm people right here, invoice sent. Those are people that are more likely to be able to make that next step. They just need that extra push to be able to close off with things so we can be able to win their business, right? And again, you'll see everyone in each stage, and that really helps to just make things super simple, super clear, right? So I call this demo client up. Hey, how you doing? Notice that we sent out the invoice to you. Just want to see if you're ready to move forward. Yeah. So what exactly is holding back? Is it maybe financial issues right now, or are you not wanting to be able to get our service anymore? Um, no, no, no. I just forgot about it. Whatever it is, So let's say someone says that. Okay, great. Well, this is what I'm going to like have it send over a link to you right now again, and you can feel free to take care of that. We're really excited in working with you and look forward to being able to get things going and get things started. So that way you can be able to scale your business, to X, Y, Z. So again, that person paid for it, put it as client one, and boom, we just won a client, guys. So excited. And I hope you're excited as well. But in order for you to win a client, again, in the description below, go ahead, click that link or copy that link, paste it into your browser, signup.giantmetrics.com, so you can be able to implement your sales pipeline as well and take advantage of the opportunities that you can be able to have the sales and the money that is being left on the table, so you can be able to increase your revenue, especially in this new year. So again, thank you so much for joining on. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this and more content on how we can be able to maximize, grow, scale our businesses together.